This is my pretty Mardi Gras wreath that someone made me. My friend Ruth Ann in New York made me this for my Mardi Gras season. Here we are, going out to the collision shop, and you're coming with me. All right, let's go. Okay, this place is a little eerie to me. It's in a really bad part of town. And there's the place back there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm afraid to get out of the car. All right, pray for me. Here I go. Good morning, everybody. It's Marion here, and I thought I would come on and just do a quick video. Today is Thursday. I'm having my morning coffee. Friends are God's way of taking care of us. My friend's cup. I love it. Good coffee. So, I was watching a video this morning. That guy Nate, if you have not watched any of his videos, he does a morning show, and he's very interesting. He also does, he goes around checking out stores that have closed and doing videos on those kind of things. So if you haven't checked him out yet, that Nate guy, he's also on Facebook. And he's quite a character. He did a video this morning on getting things done and making lists and stuff like that. So he inspired me to start making my list. So I have a piece of paper here, and I had a pencil. Oh, there it is. And a pencil, and I'm going to make my list for the grocery store and stuff I need to get on Amazon and that kind of stuff. So he inspired me. But this guy has got such a head full of stuff. I don't know how he keeps it all straight. He does videos. He does YouTube. eBay store. He goes to Goodwills and Salvation Armies and thrift shops, and he gets all kinds of stuff to sell on eBay. He has a granddaughter he watches also, and he just has so much going on that it just made my head spin this morning, but he did inspire me. So if you haven't checked out his channel yet, please do so. That Nate guy on YouTube. So today, like I said, is Thursday. My family, my daughter and her husband and her son Josiah, went to Guatemala to do some missionary work. Okay, so when Josiah was born, Tim, my son-in-law, was in Guatemala on a missions trip. Christina, this was her third child, fourth child, and she never delivered early. She always delivered either on time or a little bit later. Well, this time Josiah decided to come early. So Tim was in the mountains of Guatemala, and Josiah was born. And so when he finally got down and was able to call her, he said, "How's everything and what's new?" And she said, "Well, you have a new son." And of course they both cried, and because he's always been present for his births of his children. So that being said, when the opportunity came up for them to go to Guatemala as a family, they decided to do that. And so they left today, 1 o'clock this morning, as a matter of fact, and they'll be back on March 2nd. And I am in charge of Julia and Chewy. So this morning is the first morning that we are together. Yeah, so it's going to be good. Julia's pretty much self-sufficient. She makes her own breakfast. She does her schoolwork as she's supposed to. She does have Josiah's telephone or cell phone, so if I have to go somewhere, she has my number, and she can call me if she needs me. I don't plan on doing anything, long term, going out or anything, just maybe to the store. I would like to take her over to Lake Martin to see the alligators and the birds and all that, if she's willing to do that. So that's what's happening here. So as far as my car is concerned, I took it into as I think you all know, that I had I was rear-ended in Florida on Siesta Key by two chicks in a convertible, a Mazda convertible, and I stopped quickly because the guy in front of me stopped quickly. I looked in my rearview mirror and I saw her looking down, and she was coming full force and plowed right in the back of me. So that being said, we didn't think the damage was too terribly bad. I continued driving the car. I did make the report. The police came, yada yada. And her insurance company is taking care of all of my expenses, including a rental car. But I go skip ahead. I'm going to continue to where I was. So Siesta Key, got bumped in the back, and I continued driving my car without a problem. And so when we left Florida, the bumper was kind of hanging, and so my daughter kept, every time we'd stop at a rest area on the way back to Louisiana, we would hook it up back into the little hook sockets that they were in. But that didn't do a whole bit of good, because on I-10, going 70 miles an hour, we lost the bumper. Thank God that we did not cause an accident, as far as I know. I think the bumper flew across into, we were on the the right lane, and so I think the bumper flew off and into the, in the grassy area of the road. So when I got back home, I had to, the very next day, which was yesterday, I took the car into the collision shop, and he just looked at that and he said, that car is undrivable. He said, if anybody ever hit you again in the back, they would end up in your back seat. And apparently the bar that goes across, that goes across the bottom, that is the impact bar, that was bent right into like a V. Yeah. So they took, they went and I called the Esurance, that's the company that's taking care of me from her insurance, and they got me a rental car. Long story short, it's a 2018 Mazda, how ironic, SUV. And so I'm driving that. It's huge, it's black, it's beautiful, it's great, I love it. And it's a push button. And I don't know anything about push button starts, and the guy at the rental car didn't tell me how to start it. He probably figured I knew it. Well, it was already started when I got in the car, and then went over to visit a couple of friends at my hospital where I work before retiring. And when I came out, I pushed the button, but it was like, it didn't do anything. And I'm like, okay, how do I get this? And the guy behind me, because I parked in the area where, you just go to drop off patients, because I knew I wasn't going to be there very long, and the guy behind me was beeping the horn, and so I had to get out and say, I don't know how to start this car, I'm sorry. And so he came over and tried to help me, and so when you push the button, a little thing comes up on, where the radio is, where the FM is, where the backup camera is, and said, push your foot on the brake when you start the button, when you push the button, and it starts up just like that. So that was good. So that was that on the new car, and I came home. I didn't go anywhere else. So today I'm making my list, like I said, and I'm going to go out to probably Walmart or Winn-Dixie's just down the road from us. So that's it. That's all I have to say today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below, subscribe, and hit that little bell, and come back and see me again. Okay, well, I hope you all have a great day, and don't forget to be kind to one another. It's a rough world out there, and as you can see, it's getting rougher by the day. I love you all. Bye. Mwah. So here's my car that they gave me to rent. It's starting to rain out right now, but I just wanted to show you. This is what they gave me to rent. It's, I believe it's a 2018 Mazda, and it has 2,000 miles on it. Look at the size of those tires. Looks like an SUV to me. And it's very easy to drive. It's push button. And I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to videotape the inside of the collision center, but the guy told me that I came in, oops, it's raining. So the guy in the collisions place said that the back end, the bar that holds the car up, I believe, has been severely damaged, and I should not have been driving the car, but I had no choice. I had to get home, so, but I didn't know it was that severe. So anyway, it's in the shop. It's getting fixed. I don't know how long it's going to take, probably maybe a week, maybe 2. I don't know, but I'll keep you updated. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, comment below, subscribe, and share the video. And I'll talk to you again soon. I love you all. Bye.